duality. Maybe that's why I was talking about lavender today. Okay, we about to do two. We about to do a combination of herbs today, then, because lavender is all about duality. Welcome to another day of Consider Your Soul. So I just did a really fun corporate video. I don't know when I'll post it, but I'm out of breath. I just came up the stairs. Since I was sitting here, I wanted to do the message here. I know I like to do it wherever I'm at. That's part of it. I don't know if y'all seen that or noticed it, but yeah, I am out of breath. So sipping on my dandelion chai. I didn't make it a latte today just because I'm feeling a little nasally. So we're going to talk about the medicine today. I know we've been talking about leveling up, and your girl practiced that today. But I am out of breath. What is the medicine of the day? Ooh, hold on. Let me put some oil on, child. This is the lavender oil. Lavender is actually really good for protection. It's good for calming. It's also good for your digestive system, which is really cool to me. Stimulating your digestive system, but also calming your nervous system. Protection, duality, because it's like a warrior and like a gentle kind of energy. So yeah, lavender is pretty cool. It's something we use all the time, but I think we just don't know how beautiful the medicine of it is. It's an ancestral plant for me. I think for a lot of people, naturally, it's just an ancestral plant, but yeah. The perfumes before they had perfumes. So, what is the medicine of the day? How should we be considering our soul to inform our medicine of the day? What you got today, Spirit? Dang, I had this card not too long ago. So I was actually just about to say which deck it was. It is the Herbal Astrology Oracle Guidebook. And so we're talking medicine as we go through this. And let's see. I don't know why I wanted to, but I wanted to. All right. So you got wisdom and joy. Elder. Think of elderberries, but it's the elder tree for wisdom. This is like the ancestral tree. This is, I make elderberry syrup for my family last year. We had all been getting sick every year since COVID. And so I made everybody their own elderberry syrup, and I am proud to announce that no one got sick last year. So yeah, elder is really powerful. It's definitely for the immune system. This is protection. This is ancestral protection. Hibiscus is joy. Joy, abundance, life, all of the things. Hibiscus is a flower, and so it's going to be emotional support. And so it does bring in that joy aspect. It is gonna lift up your spirits a little bit. So yeah, you've got wisdom and joy. Now, naturally looking at it, there's a lot of air energy in here. And so, like, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the air here with the elder, and like, looks like the fairies flying around on it. And then you have the hibiscus, like the air is flowing out of her mouth onto the plant, or maybe she's sucking it in, not sure. But you also have the hummingbird, which is all about joy and a happy home, and like positive affirmations. When you see a hummingbird, it represents joy. And so I want to say all is well. Like, all is well. All is well with you and with your soul. I don't know why I want to say that, but you know how, like, You think about like the grandmothers of lineages, they got all these like churchy things they say to you. Um, and then I'm thinking of home with the hummingbird and with the tree, and it's like a you're safe. Um, I don't really want to say too much beyond that. You're all is well and you're safe. Like everything's gonna be okay. Um, there are things happening that you can't see right now that are really guiding you and directing you to the space of joy, or navigating how to expand your capacity for joy. That's what I'm feeling here. And so I would listen to the wisdom surrounding you. If you have elders in your life right now, if you have elders, they don't have to be in your family. But if there's wisdom being downloaded to you right now, and maybe this is what this is about, that there is wisdom, seen and unseen, being downloaded to you for your joy. And so 14, hibiscus did come in upside down. In reverse, it's sadness, insecurity, unhappiness, unworthiness, lack of pleasure, and self-doubt. And for elder, right side up, it is rising from the underworld, release, letting go, major transformation, higher wisdom, new perceptions, awakening to truth. And so I think with any awakening, with any transformation, there comes a sense of sadness, a sense of grief, of letting go, of becoming anew, this change that we've been talking about. And maybe I haven't talked about the grief associated with that change, but I'm feeling it myself. Certain things that I know I need to not engage in as much or not do, not because they're bad, but because it keeps me from what I am to be doing. It keeps me, it takes over my mind to where I can't show up for the work that's calling me, for the work that I feel aligned with. And so it's been a little hard to step away from those things and people in the ways that I've enjoyed it or leaned on it, or that has brought me joy. And so I'm having to create a new sense of joy. And anytime you're creating a new sense of joy, you're going to be experiencing sadness because you're trying to fill up with something that you feel like is missing. You're trying to fill the void. And, joy is something that is everlasting. Joy, joy can't be taken away from you, But, yeah, I think in the transition, experiencing sadness is natural. And what helps you through the transition is leaning into your joy. What are those things that make you feel at home? What are those things that make you feel peace? What are those things that make you feel like you're a goddess, that make you feel beautiful, that make you feel in alignment, that make you feel happy? It's okay to feel happy even when you're two things can be true. So you can be happy and you can be sad. You can be joyful and still be experiencing sadness. You can be transforming yet still be a new person. You can be, you can be partly your old person. That's what transformation is moving from one thing to another. And in that space, there's no, point A and point B are very defined points, but there's a lot in between there. And so in this transitioning into this new version of you, this new anointing that you're walking in, expect the sadness to come, but also expect the joy to be abundant. Expect that you can transmute this grief into joy. And it's probably the work that you're doing. Look at me draining. It's probably the work that you're doing that's allowing you to transmute. It's probably the work you do for other people is what I'm saying. And so know that you can do it for yourself. And, since elder is on the table, I will tell you that it is the season to be protecting your immune system. So if you don't know how to make elderberry syrup, put it in the comments and I'll make a elderberry video. I think that's just something every household should know how to make is elderberry syrup. Kids can have it. Everybody in the house can have it. You could take you a teaspoon a day, a couple of teaspoons, and protect your immune system because there's a lot out there that you don't need to be exposed to. And I think of that in a physical and energetic sense. Because if this is wisdom, the opposite of this is probably ignorance. It's probably noise. It's probably trash. You know, there's nonsense going on in the world right now that your spirit doesn't need to be experiencing. And so, yeah, all of these things work spiritually as much as they work physically. So yeah, embodying the joy, downloading the wisdom on how you can embody the joy more. And yeah, moving into that phase where you find new ways to experience joy that feel like home. So that's the medicine of the day. I would honestly combine some hibiscus and lavender just based on this conversation. Hibiscus, lavender, oat straw. Look, I'm giving y'all a full formulary. Hibiscus, lavender, oat straw. I'm not going to say elderberries because you got to boil elderberries. You got to decoct that on the stove. So you can do, what can you do with the hibiscus and the lavender? Oh, I had a dream about lemon balm last night. My sister was taking me to, it was almost like we were going to the zoo, but it was like a lemon balm farm situation, but it was like huge leaves. Like lemon balm is not that big, but it was like these big leaves. Oh, like, what's the place that people go? The botanical gardens. It was kind of like the botanical gardens, but it was just lemon balm. And lemon balm is known to be like the elixir of life. It is also related to the joy, being in good spirits. That's what lemon balm is for. And so yeah, maybe that. I would do lavender, lemon balm, hibiscus, and oat straw. Oat straw is going to be your, or you could do rose petals if you want to keep it along the lines of a little more floral. And the taste, because rose petals will have a different taste than the oat straw. And it'll go better with the hibiscus, especially if you're doing joy. But the rose petals or the oat straw is going to be your softening herb. Your softening herb is going to work on the nervous system. It's going to work on soothing and repairing so that you can receive the medicine. Hibiscus is going to be your catalyst. It is, your catalyst is going to work on the circulatory system. It's going to be all about movement. The body has to be able to receive the medicine through movement. It's a catalyst. When I think of catalyst, I think of change. It is what makes the change happen. And then your main ingredients are going to be the lavender and lemon balm, because this is going to be a calming but uplifting blend. And so you pick which one you would want to be your main ingredient, and then the other one will be the supporting herb. And so sometimes I pick my supporting herb based on flavor that does similar things but has a little more flavor if I like the flavor. So yeah, that would be really good. And I would actually put some honey in that, and that'd be a nice drink today. I might make it myself. And this is going to be more of a joyful blend, a supporting, bringing in the joy. So welcome in the new joy, y'all, because it's coming, even though you may be feeling a little and you know, we in seasonal affective disorder time, but you're gonna be all right. That's what this says, is that you're gonna be all right, we gonna be all right, and to keep going, find the things that help you keep going. Thank you for sitting with me again, and I will see y'all again tomorrow.